So this is EKPM3 in my X5 2011 model, and the reason why I took it out is my car is not working. When I was driving on the highway, all of a sudden the car got turned off, and a message popped up in the iDrive saying that the fuel pump not working or fuel pump faulty, something like that. So I had to push my car to the parking. For good sake, the problem whenever the car is running and when the car gets shut down, the car will automatically put the gear to neutral so that you can push it to sideways. So I was able to do that, and after that I removed the EKPM3. You might be knowing that this is a common problem. After a course of time, this one will get faulty because of heat. For the halfway bridge, there is a controller in here. It's a high current controlling unit. A chip is there, so you have to either replace the EKPM3 and then code it in order to work in your car, or what you can do is just change the chip. I'll show you how to change the chip. Just want to open it. It's a plastic case in here, and this one is heatsink. So there are 4 clips that you need to remove. Like, use a flathead and pop it out. This is where BMW has done a good thing, making it easy for us to open it. Usually they seal everything so that we don't get to repair those parts. Maybe for safeguarding, for what do you call, humidity or water ingression, things like that. But this one was really simply designed. So this is the module. As you can see, it's a complex circuit with microcontroller. Then there are some capacitors, and this one is the half bridge, high current half bridge semiconductor device, which is a PN device. If you focus on that, you can read the model. It is BTN7960 chip, which is a high current PN half bridge chip, which controls the high current on this particular EKPM module. So what you have to do is replace it. For replacing, if you are a new user of soldering, you might not be able to do that, same as me. So I'm gonna take it to a mobile shop and get it replaced. And in here you might be able to see a burn. So that burn might be another thing that I have to consider. First of all, I will replace this particular half bridge chip. Then I will see if it works or not. If it has any problem, I will look on to this particular component. I think it's diode or something like that. I'm not sure about that component, so I have to look into it after replacing this one. So what you can buy is, if you check in online, you'll be able to see many websites which list this particular item. This is high power driver current limiter circuit. It has 2 chips which is similar. This one is BTS and this one is BTN, which has the same functionality. you will be able to find BTN also in the same circuit board. If you check online, this one was readily available for me. The next day delivery was available in Amazon. That's the reason I took this one, but I would prefer you to go for the same chip, which is BTN7960 Bravo. All right, so I'm gonna take it to a mobile shop, get it replaced, or just take the one from here and replace the one on the EKPM. Once I do that, I'll continue the video. So I got the high current half bridge replaced. So this one is the old one, and the new one was taken from this particular circuit. As you can see, this one is what we have replaced, and also the capacitor over here, the small capacitor, which was showing a small burn. When I took it to a mobile shop, they told that it's a capacitor and they had a spare to change it for me, so they changed that one also. So I'm gonna put things back to the box. So there was a, I think, heat transfer sheet, something like that. We have to align it to these holes. Once you align it, you just have to you see the groove, so this one should go through the groove. Place it firmly, then the T10 screws. It was really tight, so I'm gonna tighten it in the same way, because the heat transfer should be proper, otherwise the MOSFET will get faulty soon. So okay, so that's it. Now the cover. There is also a groove which will keep it in place. So you just slide it through that. And press. I'm gonna take this and install it in my car and see if things work properly or not. So let's get to the car. Now, this is the original EKPM from this car. Now I have installed a used one from junkyard, and I did not code it. We'll see what happens if we don't code and just install it. Will it work plug and play or not? Starting the car, it started. in my first click itself. But there is a problem. I'll show you. Acceleration, everything is nice. See? No problem. It's accelerating. Perfect. This message is because I disconnected the battery while I was replacing the EKPM. I'm gonna turn the car off and let's start another starting. See? Started dying. Started then went off. Let's try again. See? It's just going on cranking and it's not starting. So whenever you play with the EKPM or any other circuit in the car, you have to disconnect the negative terminal to avoid any issues arising due to electrical short circuiting or things like that. Your DME will be overreacting to any of your module disconnection, so be careful with that. So disconnect it, and whenever you disconnect, you should be careful about the IBS. This one is having IBS sensor, so place it properly. Whenever you remove it or tighten it back, make sure you do it carefully. Don't be in hurry. Now I'm gonna remove the EKPM3, which I had installed from a used one. As you can see, it was not working, so I'm gonna take it out and install the old one back by replacing the Mosfet. That one also is 10mm socket, and two of those goes in there. One is in the inner side and one is outer. The inner part I have to use a thin one or a light one. The ratchet will not fit in properly because there is no enough space, so I have to use this one. I think it's a plastic nut. That's a nut that you have to remove. So two of those. This one I can use a ratchet, so need not worry. I'm doing EKPM replacement for the first time. That's the reason I tried the result of using a junkyard one. Use a small flathead to get it out. Clip has to be pressed and pushed out. The clip you can see. Are you able to see? And here you have to press it and push it out. So the EKPM is this one was one that I replaced from junkyard, but I was not having the programming tool to program it to the car. That's the reason I replaced the Mosfet in my older one. You can see the difference. Almost everything is similar, and this one, the reading is somewhat I don't know which one is the part number, but everything seems to be a little bit different, but the voltage is same, 1614 EKPM3. Everything seemed to be the same, but as you saw, it was starting, it was not just starting for the second time. So I'm gonna put this one back. It's just plug in, push it, and it will get into its lock. And this one also, just like that. Now place it properly. Make sure there is no dust or any debris on the surface, because it has to make a good contact with the body for heat dissipation things. And we're gonna put the bolts back. I'm gonna connect the battery back. I'll see if the car starts properly or not. So let's try inserting the key itself. It's a wireless key, but still, I don't want to take any chance. So it started in my first push button. We were having issues when we turned the car off and tried to start it again. Okay. Starting up properly. No issues. You have seen that when I changed the EKPM without programming from a junkyard one, for the second start it was just giving ignition, then it was turning off. It was turning off the engine. So I'm gonna try again. Perfect, no issues. So I'll see you driving the car for a while, and hopefully this should be okay. And if any problem arises, I'll just put it in the comment box and I will pin the comment. If you need any reference, go to the description, and the link where I bought the Mosfet for changing the EKPM, you can find it there. So this should help most of you guys out there, because most of you guys might not have the coding tool with you. So let's see. If you like the video, just hit a like and subscribe for sure. I'll be putting similar videos as I'm having 5 series, 1 series, and E70s with me. This might help you guys. And the engine I'm working on is N55 and N13 for now. Once I get rid of any of those cars, I'll be changing the engine to M5 or something better. So hopefully this helps. Cheers, enjoy.